By the time you hear this, we may have already found out what was at Area 51, because I think people are trying to find their way to it. So this may be old news. Or it might not be. I mean, maybe they didn't find their way to it. What's at Area 51? Have you heard of Area 51? You probably have. If you haven't, well, as I've often instructed, you can use the interwebs. It'll tell you about it. But it won't tell you everything, because we don't really know what's at Area 51. Was it a chimpanzee they were trying to send to the moon? That's one of the theories. A bunch of chimpanzees in some kind of vessel that fell, and that's why they were crawling around on the ground. Some kind of alien? Probably green. I mean, aliens, they only really look green and have long, spindly arms and, like, big, wide eyes. We really lack imagination when we think about aliens. You know, we lack imagination when we talk about life. When we talk about life in general, and when we talk about life elsewhere, other than on Earth. Because when we talk about life in our solar system, we're talking about organic matter. How do we know there isn't life that we can't read? How do we know that there isn't some kind of being on an orb circling our planet, a dead orb, the moon, which circles our planet? How do we know? How do we know there isn't something going on? I mean, I don't know that. That dead orb encircling our planet controls the tides of all the oceans on the planet. Well, it's just magnetics. Okay. Okay, cool. But do we know there isn't something swirling around in that mass of gases that we call Jupiter? Well, do we? So, I don't know, I'm more interested. What if the people who want to go to Area 51 and are going to descend upon it, what if they all volunteer? I mean, they'd have to get in good shape, but what if they all volunteered to go somewhere we've never been, like Jupiter? How long would that take? 17 years? Can we afford it? Would they all eat each other by the time they got there? I don't know, because I'm not going, but I'm not that interested in Area 51. And I'm not that interested 51. So I'm not going. But if you're interested,